A New Holland specialised workshop. An experienced master mechanic. And your questions.
Hi everybody, today's question comes from Harry. He noticed that a few of the knives on his combine were damaged, and he asked me if it's necessary to change all of them at the same time. Well, Harry, replacing all the knives at the same time is the best thing to do because it guarantees perfect balance of the straw chopper and maximum performance. But when you have to change just a few knives damaged by an impact with a stone, for example, there are still specific conditions to be met. Always replace opposing pairs. In fact, it's absolutely mandatory to maintain the balance of the rotor. Of course, efficient knives should be as sharp as possible to ensure a homogeneous chaff in all conditions, and must remain sharp as long as possible. This is why New Holland knives undergo specific surface treatments to enhance their hardness. If the surface treatment weakens or disappears, then wear is accelerated. So the quality of a knife depends on the wear resistance and on impact resistance. Moreover, knives must be exactly identical, both in terms of dimension and weight. Original New Holland knives are designed and manufactured to work in the toughest conditions. First, we select the best steel with a very specific composition. The quantitative and qualitative content of each element, such as carbon, manganese, silicon, etc., are well defined and controlled. The New Holland manufacturing process chain is under permanent control. Our experience and level of requirements in the manufacturing of harvesting parts lead to an optimal combination between high durability and impact resistance. Non-original parts may be cheaper, but it's very easy to understand why. You choose a steel with a less strict composition, you widen the tolerances in the manufacturing process, and ultimately this will lead to a reduction in the lifespan of your knives. So Harry, back to your question. It's very important to periodically replace your knives. In fact, worn out knives require more power, and this can cause an increase of fuel consumption up to 5%. Take, for example, a 400 horsepower combine using 50 litres of fuel per hour. The cost of the additional fuel consumption for 250 working hours is equivalent to the cost of a complete new knife set. Besides, using more power for the straw chopper will reduce the overall combine performance. Before next harvest, think about it. Take David's word for it.